Hello, welcome back to another Pricey HD video, and today we have another potential transfers in the summer squad builder. Now, we have got Liverpool. Now, Liverpool are a side that have made many signings this season, and I can't wait to take a look at them closer. Right, we've got Mignolet in goal. I think he will stay in goal for the time being. He had a bit of a dodgy start to the last season's campaign, but he had a good end to it, in all honesty. Skrtel, Chan and Sacco are the three centre-backs, and they'll remain like that. Left wing back Moreno, he's actually changed to default position left wing back, which is really quite amazing. You don't see many out and out left wing backs on FIFA at the moment. It's very unusual, that. And Klein could right well change to right wing back if he remains at that position for Liverpool. Now, Klein would be very good at right wing back in my opinion, because he's got very good attacking situations and stats. He can cross the ball really well, and he's a really good signing. But it's just a shame to see him leave Southampton, because he was just so good at Southampton. Thing is, I will be doing Southampton and talk a bit about it in a bit more depth. But Southampton are just the sort of team that, well, they're the sort of team that players join and then just leave, because they don't see Southampton as a top 4 team. If all the players they'd sold recently hadn't left, they would be a top 4 team. Literally, that is the truth of it, and it's just a real shame, because it just proves that there's hardly any loyalty left in football anymore. But Klein, right back, brilliant signing. Henderson, the new captain, is in central defensive midfield, and of course will be on the cover of FIFA 16. Yep, Henderson on the cover of FIFA 16. I think all the fans just did that to annoy all the rest of the fans. There's like a split in half down the fan base. Roberto Firmino is their new signing as well. He's already confirmed what a signing he is. I think he'll be decent here at Liverpool. Hopefully he won't be a flop. Hopefully he'll be a Coutinho-esque player and do really well. Then on left midfield, we've got loan expired Origi. I reckon it's his time to shine in this Liverpool shirt. I think he can do really well next season if he stays and establishes himself in the first team. On the right midfield, we've got James Milner, possibly a first teamer next year. He's really added depth to the squad in the sense that Sterling have left recently. And you know, he's not bad for on a free, is he, to be honest? Very versatile, high work rates. He's a really good player. He works really hard, and I don't doubt the fact that he is a good player. Just he's always frustrating when he plays for England, as every English player is. Then up front, we've got their new signing, pending medical as I'm recording this, Benteke, 32.5 million, other reports. That is a ridiculous amount of money, but is it too much? Is it the right amount? I think it's slightly too much, if I'm honest. I think it is slightly too much, but at the same time, who knows? I mean, Lukaku was 28 million. I thought that was too much. I think Benteke 32.5 million is too much. I think both Belgians are very similar rated. I personally prefer Lukaku, but that's just my opinion. I don't think he's worth any more than 24 million. I think his market value is around like 18 million or something. 32 million, it's pretty much all their Sterling cash gone down the drain. I think it just seems a bit rash, doesn't it, really? Just sort of like go and get a player straight away because we sold Sterling. Then in the subs bench, we've got Sturridge, who will probably be first team if he doesn't get injured, that is. Coutinho, new signing Ings, which is really nice to see. He will have competition for bases next year, though. I really hope he can make it, though. It'd be lovely to see him doing well in a Liverpool shirt. Mendy is the central midfielder that they're after as well. They've got a really good central midfield, and considering they're playing with a formation which only includes 2 centre mids, well, do they really need another one? They've got quite a lot. If you look, if you look, they've got quite a lot. So Mendy is a debatable transfer target. Bogdan is already confirmed to be signed. A bit of a weird transfer, but I suppose it's just a backup, isn't it? Then Marco Reus is the wannabe signing for Liverpool, if you like. There's a joke going around at the moment that Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund have agreed terms with Marco Reus, agreed that it's not going to happen. Good joke, lads. Really good joke, because it's not the fact that it's not going to happen, it probably just won't happen. It probably was never going to happen in the first place. Borussia Dortmund have rejected transfer further talks because they don't want to let go of him. That's the only reason why, in all honesty. Gomez, which apparently this player is meant to be getting into the first team. Rodgers has said he will compete for first team places next year and put Emre Can's spot in jeopardy. Literally, that is what he said. So, well, I mean, if he gets a plus 40 upgrade, maybe he's first team. But I mean, either FIFA really underrated him, or Brendan Rodgers is simply a lunatic. I don't know much about the guy personally, so I can't really comment. I know he came from, what club did he come from? Not Barnsley. Was it Sheffield United? I'm not really sure. I can't remember what club he came from now. But, you know, it's a bit weird. You know, he's only 17. I don't think he will break into the first team. Maybe he is a bit better than 57 rated, but I can't see him being a first team player from the off. Then we've got all the subs and reserves that are already at the club. Manquillo, jeez, what's happened to him? Oh God, I wish he did better. He will be playing probably as well. He was right wing back by default on this game, which is hilarious considering he's a left wing and he's a right wing back on the game. It's just messed up, isn't it? But you know, that is what Liverpool are up to at the moment. They've signed around 7 players already. They are on the verge of signing a few more. Will everything pay off here at Liverpool? That's the thing, will it? I know they needed a lot more signings, but they made the same mistake Spurs did last year by selling one big name, as they did last year with Suarez, and buying in loads of players. This year, what have they done? Sold one big name with Sterling, and what are they doing? Buying loads of average-ish players. That's not quite what I was after. Although, Roberto Firmino isn't average-ish. He's not like the sort of players that they bought last year. I mean, last year they were buying players that really were average-ish. Manquillo, Lovren, Allen wasn't bought last year, of course, but Markovic, Torre, just average-ish players. And then you've got players who are joining now that really aren't average-ish, apart from Gomez, apart from possibly Illaramendi, but he is a talent. Apart from Ings, maybe. Okay, bogged down as well. Okay, pretty much only Firmino and Benteke are really, really not average. Maybe Milner debatably, maybe Illaramendi debatably, but Illaramendi hasn't signed yet, of course. Basically, I'm worrying that they're just making the same mistakes. But anyway, let's just end this video here. I do thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button. Comment your suggestions down below. Who do you think will join Liverpool? Who do you want to join Liverpool if you're a Liverpool fan? Or if you're not, who do you want to join your club? And whether you want your club to be featured in this series, make sure you tell me down below.